I personally have had a very big problem trying to convince my parents that I want to do art.
You want to pursue.
Yeah, they always felt like wewe unaenda kutuaibisha.
Ni mchezo.
It's life changing to people, and you know Taska has been instrumental to that.
I see the younger generation, the foundation won't be of the struggling, whatever, nini. And Taska, next us, they're really projecting the abundance yenye iko kwa hii art, kwa field yake.
Yeah.
So, wasi switch off your button.
A good morning, afternoon or evening from wherever and whenever you're watching this. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Taska Next Us podcast. My name is Stephanie Nganga. I'm going to be your lovely host for the day, the captain of this ship, and of course your go-to guide through all the thrills that we've got lined up for you today. Now, in case you are coming across this for the first time, what is Taska Next Us? This is a platform by Taska that empowers the next generation of Kenyans to unleash their potential in the fields of music, creative arts, and sports respectfully. Here at Taska, we want to be able to provide you with the tools and the resources and support that is necessary for each and every one of you to become self-sufficient, confident, and especially to be able to ignite your passions and fuel your creativity. If your next question is why Taska, only Taska can do Nexters, because Taska in itself has been a Nexter for over 100 years since 2022. An innovative brand, the first ever of its kind, audacious and bold, because here at Taska we have the muscle, the heritage, and the know-how. Now, joining us today on this auspicious day at the Taska Next Us podcast are superstars. Actually, scratch that, megastars in their respective fields. These are renowned individuals who are not only thriving, but excelling in their domains. Now, I don't want to take away from their brilliance, so allow me to allow you to introduce yourselves. Let's start from here.
Thank you so much. My name is Faiz Ouma. I am an artist who is an actor and an entrepreneur. So I create my wealth around art and entrepreneur.
Yeah.
My name's Chris Tande, alias Ndovu Kuu. I'm an artist, a music producer, a singer, songwriter, and I'm happy to be here.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you very much. My name is Mike Mokamba. I'm an athlete and two-time Olympian.
Okay.
In the field of athletics, I do 200 meters.
200 meters?
Yep.
All right, okay, sawa. So I want us to get into the nitty-gritty, the tits and tots, the bits and bobs of what Taska has played a significant role in shaping today's talent. What comes to mind when you think of, for example, in the music scene, would think of things like Taska Project Fame. In the sports thing, would think of things like Taska FC, Safari Sevens, etc. And even right now, in the film and creative arts side, we have Volume, the series.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell me what you feel when it comes to Taska and its history in these respective fields.
I think just like you said, Taska, they have been the Nexters since way back, and I love the longevity they have.
Yeah.
And I love how active they are.
And even recently, we just got to the Oktoberfest where it included the whole East African culture.
Yeah.
That was TZ Kenya, South Sudan, you know. It's life-changing to people, and you know, Taska has been instrumental to that.
So I want us to segue or transition to, we went from history and now let's talk about change. I'll start by quoting John F. Kennedy, who said, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future." Now, as artists or as people who are thriving in your respective fields, I'm sure you guys have seen how the landscape is changing. How do you think, let's say, the arts or film landscape is changing, and how is Faiz adapting to this every day?
First, when I got into the industry,
Yeah.
mi nilikuwa tunadai tu kuact, tunajua.
Yeah.
But as at now, I realize that kuna kitu we haven't been focusing on as an industry, which is the film business. This thing can actually pay your bills, and until you understand that other side of your art, your transition itakulemea, alafu utaanza kukua struggling actor or sijui nini. Because we haven't yet understood that concept. And I love that now the conversation iko hapo nje kabisa. It's just you to go grab it na uji understand. Usiachwe nyuma, man. Email ikikupita sijui kote get.
Yeah. Okay. Please talk to us.
if I'm to go back, is really I was in the engineering field, you know. I was doing aeronautical engineering at Wilson.
Yeah.
We got laid off. So the reason I'm saying this is because you find that the Kenyan spirit really is about building each other.
Yeah.
And where Taska came through is like giving us the platform to showcase who we are, our struggles and how we came up, you know.
Yeah.
Amazing, son.
Okay, sawa. Now I know we've already had this conversation before, but I just want to reiterate. I want you to tell us, how did you bring a character like Castro alive?
First, Castro found me at a very good place artistically, and as an actor nilikuwa nimepiga zoezi, nimeiva mbaya sana.
Yeah.
So what I needed to finesse for Castro was the truth, the authenticity. So it was a lot of research. Nilikuwa natumia tu touch my voice note.
Yeah.
At least ni get to understand, nikapata chance kuongea na Mona, the writer, just to get the feel from their perspective.
Yeah.
And then join it with what we are creating on set.
Yeah.
Yeah, na Castro aka come to life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'll jump over to you, Mike. You
Yes.
you comprised, the quartet that stormed to a new national record in the 4x100 after placing second in the semi-finals during the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games. Oh, that was a mouthful.
Hey, sure.
You know, our respect goes to you and our hats off to you. I'm curious what the inspiration and the process looks like. What drives you?
First of all is to make our country proud.
Okay.
When you're there, you feel much hype.
How is
ukiona
the
support.
pressure?
The pressure, we are used to it.
Yeah.
So like us, when you just get into the track, you concentrate on what brought you there. In UK, many people will just cheer their people over there.
Yeah.
But us, when you go there, we just say, let us, just the teamwork and the mental, and you just focus on what you have to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears and talk about collaborations. So I'm curious to know if you find collaborations being a key element in your journeys.
Yeah, of course. And you know, when you get to the top,
Yeah.
the only thing you can do is collaborate.
Yeah.
Hapo hakunanga competition. So ni wewe tu, bora uko na hiyo idea and you believe in it. Take it to whoever. Enda tu, hata akikwambia no, unajua imanishi wewe ndio, imanishi craft yako ni mbaya. Haija align to for
Yeah.
that particular moment.
True. And you often times find that even as we artists tend to think like your solo projects, they are really a collaboration.
Yeah.
Because you need the amazing people behind the cameras,
Yeah.
the editors, you
Yeah.
know, the stylists. So there's really nothing you can do by yourself.
Yeah.
It's the power of collaboration by default that works,
Yeah.
you know. But I feel pia kwa training mna
Training.
put kimoja
Sana. Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah, in training. In training, tunahitaji collaboration sana.
Yeah.
Yeah, because maybe me kuna mahali, like on my side, maybe the top end speed siko sawa. Maybe I need someone like Ndovu Kuu and push up.
Yeah, nakimbia gambio sana but
Okay. So I want us to talk more about even the Taska Nexters and the platform that it is. How do you see it objectively and actively shaping a Kenya that we are all proud of? A Kenya milele.
I see the younger generation, the foundation won't be of the struggling, whatever, nini. And Taska, Nexters, they're really projecting the abundance yenye iko kwa hii art,
Yeah.
kwa field yake.
Yeah.
So wasi switch off your button.
I personally have had a very big problem trying to convince my parents that I want to do art.
You want to pursue.
Yeah, they always felt like wewe unaenda kutuaibisha wewe.
Ni mchezo.
Unajua tumekusomesha kosi kwa adabu na nini hiyo tunajita msanii.
Yeah.
And mabeshte wangu walikuwa they were so, you know, judged harshly, you
Yeah.
know, by society. But venye mtu anaweza ingia TV na aone Faiz ama aone Mike, anakuwa like hata even parents, you know, they can play a very huge role. And you know there's a confidence you normally have ukijua mzazi wako ana support craft unafanya.
Anakuaminia.
Yeah, so such things, yani Taska is doing it and I'm key on the grassroots level. You know, because all inspiration comes from an original, authentic place.
Okay.
And it's hard to get it at the top.
Yeah.
So empowering that confidence from the grassroots level, itakuwa poa sana.
Now I have just, you know, an icebreaker as we wrap up. Now, if Taska Next as the platform, for you, Chris, if it was a soundtrack, for you, if it was a sport, and for you, if it was a film, what genre and category do you think it would be?
When you talk about genre, I have my reservations towards it because Kenya is such we are so versatile by nature.
Yeah.
We're always looking for what is Kenyan sound, but that is the Kenyan sound.
Oh,
the
our
versatility
diversity,
and diversity.
Yeah.
That's why we always have new sounds.
Yeah.
Like after every year we have a new tone sound.
Yeah.
Something tone.
Yeah.
Because we are versatile by nature.
Yeah.
For me, if you ask for a genre, I'm thinking of an album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of an album with that versatility being shown.
Yeah, or Taska Nexters would be a genre by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike, what sport do you think it would be?
Athletics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sprints.
All right.
Sprints.
Yeah, sprints.
Sprints, okay.
Because in sprints hapo ndo kuna thrilling.
Yeah.
Hata ukiona during the, let's say, Olympic Games, the World Championship, the event which fills the field to capacity.
Yeah.
Sprints and the relays.
Okay.
Yep.
Sprints are the realist. Faiz, what film?
I'd make it a drama.
Oh, okay.
Na pia, I'd let the drama be a biopic,
Yeah.
which is very, very adventurous.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, as we wrap up or as we close off, what would be your quick parting shot to all the Nexters and you guys sitting here Nexters out there who need a spark to ignite their passions? What is this one thing that you would tell them?
One, really. I'd tell them to come to my event. Come to we need collaborators na event sisi ndo tunairan na don't let anyone validate you before you validate yourself.
Yeah, my personal opinion is have faith in God. For me, it works with giving me any faith and confidence in your easy destroy what I'm saying. And you definitely will get there. People will notice you.
Yeah.
Yeah. On my side, you should be a go-getter. You just focus and put the hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, of course, here at Taska, we wish each and every one of you Nexters the very best. But I'm curious, what is in the future for Faiz? Can you give us something, an exclusive?
Yeah, the future is bright. Wow. My best work is coming yet.
Okay.
Yeah, sijaanza hata kupiga hii shughuli venye inafaa.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm so ready for it.
All right. All the best to you, Faiz.
Thank you.
Chris, Mike, what can we have in store for you guys? What do we need to look forward to?
For me, it's the Akiwalai album.
Okay. When is it coming? To pay dates, to pay exclusive.
Hakuna
Akiwalai.
mambo ya dates, but this year.
This year.
This year, yeah, it's amazing.
And
We're
we're
already
so
working
excited
on
for you.
Me too.
Yeah.
Shukran.
Tatutia bash. Mike, what can we look forward to seeing you this year?
For me, it's the biggest sport event, the Olympics Games, which will be in August in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to show Kenyans that pia sisi tunaweza and bring a medal back home.
Yeah.
And it will happen.
Would it hard to go and celebrate and support our brother?
We need to go. We're just
visa tickets, nini.
My bags are packed. I'm ready to go anytime.
Yeah, man.
Okay, thank you so much, Mike.
Dope, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much, Faiz, for sharing your stories. And of course, thank you so much, Taska, for making this happen. And of course, the Taska Nexters platform. Thank you so much for watching this episode. We hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, make sure you give this video a big like, subscribe, and join our amazing Taska Nexters family. I've been your host, Stephanie Nganga, and that's a wrap.